program on No Strut in Kingston, and Jelani got off the train and wound up staying for about an hour with us, handing out flyers for this very thing, and then putting it on Facebook and so forth. We appreciate you, Jelani.
All the time. Listen, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out and showing support. It's very important that we support venues like this and foundations like this, and the work carrying on by Jeffrey and the work set out by James. Me, myself, and I'm going to make this quick because I understand a lot of people got to speak, and I'm not really about speaking, I'm about action. I've lost lives in these streets. I've lived all over this district. I've lived on Crown and Bedford. I'm a child of the Crown Heights Youth Collective. I lived in Fort Greene, okay, and I currently live in Clinton Hill. I have lost numerous amounts of friends to acts of violence. So I understand, and I have vested interest in making sure that, one, the James E. Davis Foundation, first of all, gets a new building. Okay, it needs a new building. Second of all, we need to make sure that we hold those accountable who didn't want to stop for a moment of silence in City Hall. The only person that was ever, councilman that was ever had life taken in City Hall inside the building, and we couldn't stop and take a moment to pause and celebrate the life. City councilman who has his life taken, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. We need to have our respect, and we need to make sure we're saying it loud and proud, okay? I'm a lifelong activist in this community. Currently, I run a homeless men's shelter. The issues are housing, education, and employment. If we don't have housing, you cannot go to work. You cannot go to school feeling comfortably. Last but not least, when we talk about violence, brothers brought it up earlier, and this is one of the initiatives I want to work on. We talk about the 13 bold progressive ideas by the Progressive Caucus. Well, I have a 14th one. When the Newton massacre occurred, the children and the witnesses would be scarred from anywhere from 10 to 20 years psychologically. Well, I grew up in this neighborhood. I grew up here. And I know plenty of people who have witnessed acts of crimes and are walking around scarred every day and have not been able to have the psychological support to deal with their situation. So I totally want to make sure that we have that out here, and I want to make sure that we support the James E. Davis Foundation and Brother Joffrey Davis and everyone else that's involved with the great work.
Lift every